Star Wars geek girls. They're geek girls that like Star Wars. And sometimes cry.
Hi, this is Star Wars Geek Girl. I'm Lizzy, and I'm here with...
Zoe.
Yes. This amazing person.
Uh-huh.
And it's Valentine's Day.
We're recording this on Valentine's Day.
Yes.
You probably aren't listening to this on Valentine's. You definitely aren't listening to this on Valentine's Day. But
it's Valentine's Day.
It's Valentine's Day for us. We're in the past, I suppose.
Yes, we are.
So
happy. Happy thing. I was gonna say Thanksgiving. I'm a mess. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentgiving Day.
Yes. So, what have you done for your Valentine's Day so far?
Well, I made donuts and brought them to school and gave them to people.
Yay.
I didn't get anything for Valentine's Day.
Oh.
My sister did.
Nice. Sappy.
She got, I forget what she got. She got candy, I think.
Nice.
I don't know. I gave lots of donuts.
But nothing. You got nothing in return.
I got people liking the donuts.
That's good. Gratitude is good. I went to school. I think our present from our school was we don't have any conservatory today, or we didn't. So that was cool. Got off school early or on time, like other schools normally would.
Well, when did you get off? Like 1:30?
Yeah,
That's early.
Yeah, it's early compared to other schools, because other schools, like, you get off at 2:30?
2:44 technically, but because of the bus, I don't get home till 3.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, we get off, because we get off at 1:30, but usually our conservatory doesn't start till 2:40. No, 2:15, around there. So, like, I don't know, man. But anyway, I went to school. It was pouring rain, but they wouldn't let us in the building because they only let us in the building when it's 7:45. Whatever. Soaked wet, whatever. So went in, I got some candy. I had a bunch of candy already in my pocket, and I passed it around to people, whoever I like. little things, and that was it. Honestly. For class, we watched Breakfast Club, but then the teacher was like, oh no, it's actually rated R. Let's not do that. So then we watched Incredibles 2. And then I'm home.
In psychology, we discuss the brain chemistry of love.
Ooh.
Yeah, there's all kinds of hormones with long names I can't remember, so.
Nice.
We were supposed to sell... Well, okay, so the past couple of days this week, we were supposed to sell roses at lunch. Like, me and this clubman. We were supposed to sell roses, and then on Valentine's Day, we'd, like people would leave a little note with their rose, and then they would send them to somebody, and then we would deliver the roses today. But we had snow days this week and a 2-hour delay yesterday, so we didn't get to sell the roses.
Oh, that sucks. We were supposed to have we did have this Valentine's Day kind of thing in our school during lunch. It was you could buy candies and then send them to someone in class. and like there was music and like cupcakes, I think. But I didn't go. I just went and ate ramen because lunch.
Cause lunch.
So, yeah, nothing too exciting. I don't know why I'm thinking of this now, but I think it's because you brought up like, no, I was gonna say hormones, but that sounds weird. You brought up, that.
Brain chemistry?
Yeah. So, and I was thinking of anatomy yesterday, because I'm taking an anatomy class, and we were learning about the brain. And there was a whole section we were learning about, like, food, like, eating. And then, the teacher was like, oh, yeah, with your brain, your brain actually tastes, not your mouth. Your brain and your nose. And then someone in the back was like, oh, doesn't your tongue have like, oh, Jesus. All right. Doesn't your tongue have like, different sections of taste? So like if you eat something, one section is like sour. I was like, that is false. Because in culinary, we've been learning about that, and it's been proven false for a few years now. But I didn't realize that I said that out loud.
Okay.
Like, really loud.
Good job, Lizzy.
I just said false. It was, yeah.
At least you educated the masses about taste.
Yes, I educated all of them that could hear me. But, yeah, sorry. But, yes. Can you explain the brain chemistry of love?
Well, it's like when you like are spending time with someone that like you love, it like I remember decreases serotonin levels. I remember that one. And it increases oxytocin levels, and it increases dopamine levels. And dopamine and oxytocin are like, dopamine's like the happiness kind of thing.
Yes.
And then oxytocin, they call it the cuddle hormone because they just want to cuddle, I guess. I don't know. And then serotonin's like mood and anxiety, so it decreases that. But then also, if you like, I don't know how it works exactly, but if you like overload, if your dopamine and oxytocin centers get overloaded, it's pretty much the same thing as like when you're in love with someone. It's the same thing as like when you're addicted to like drugs. So it's the same thing, and it can make you become overly dependent and jealous and all that stuff. It's actually pretty cool.
How fun!
Very fun.
Like Anakin, just throw Star Wars in there.
Yeah.
That's nice. You should it's not a problem. It's just like it might be a problem for your partner if they're not into that. They're not. Yeah, just oof.
Oof.
Like for Padme, she wasn't really for that.
She was a little bit.
Yeah, but like
that was a mess, basically.
Yeah, it was. It was a mess.
We have 3 movies. Well, actually, the first one didn't really have it. We have 2 movies of an absolute disaster.
Yeah, the first one was like it was whatever since they're not. They're
children's.
Yes. So, we'll talk about that since it's Valentine's Day. Can you name? Okay, what's your favorite couple in Star Wars right now?
Kanan and Hera.
Yes, correct.
I know that was a question with correct answers, but I'm glad I got the right one.
Yes.
Regardless.
Kanan and Hera. So what are your favorite moments between them?
All of them.
Yeah. I really liked when they were rescuing, or he rescued Hera, and Hera's looking at the things that they came in on. This was the last episode where we see Kanan
Because he
alive.
disappeared.
No, yes, sure, in a way. And then he's like, "Oh, the kids made it." I just love that part so much. I don't know. It's like space parents, space siblings, space uncle. So good. I love it. Yeah, I think it's Kanan and Hera. I'm trying to think of Quinlan and I was gonna say Quinlan and Voss. I'm like,
That's the best couple. Quinlan and Voss.
Quinlan and Voss, yes. No, but Asajj and Voss were amazing. And I was asking my dad this a few days ago when we were listening to the book, Dark Disciple. And I was like, oh, did you ever think that, Asajj and Voss could ever be like, a pair, like not a couple, but like, work together at all? He said no. I didn't think so. Because, like, I don't know, it's not an odd pairing. It's a perfect pairing, obviously. But
you just wouldn't think of it.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect it. So, yeah. So Kanan and Hera, Voss and Ventress, and let's see, who else?
There aren't that Han and Leia, obviously.
Han and Leia. No Raylos here.
No.
Never. Kylux. That's definitely that's a thing.
They're not very nice to each other, though, especially in The Last Jedi. Hux tries to shoot him.
They're married. Duh.
Kylo throws him into a wall.
That's what happens. What happens when you're married?
I don't think it does. It shouldn't.
Yeah. No. I just think they would make an interesting couple.
I think interesting is a good word.
Let's see. What do you think? So would you think Finn and Rose or Finn and Rey?
I like Finn and Rey just because I feel like there's a lot more establishment for it in, like, The Force Awakens and stuff. And also their hug in Last Jedi was, like, peak amazingness. I think I'd be more on board. See, the thing is with The Last Jedi, the Finn Rose thing felt a little, I don't want to say forced, but it felt like it kind of appeared.
I mean,
and I think I would be way more into Finn Rose if, like, in episode 9, if it was developed more. I think I'd like it a lot more. But as of right now, I'm kind of like, I don't not like it. I'm just kind of like, like, it's a thing.
Yeah, I get you. Like, It wasn't, I feel like it wasn't, like, forced. I just think
it was abrupt.
Yeah, it was definitely surprising to me. But also, like, this is her, like, hero,
Yeah.
Who she loves. So, like, obviously, I mean, not obviously, but, like, Kylo ever saved me, be like, so, I don't know.
Kylo's not exactly the saving type, Lizzie. I hate to break it to you.
Hey.
Who is he saved?
The First Order.
Okay.
He saved Rey from Snoke.
And then he tried to kill her, like, immediately.
He saved her.
You can't be like, oh, I saved you, now you die.
It's happened before.
It doesn't count. You undo the savingness when you try to kill him.
Then it's just even.
Oh, you know who's a good couple? Sinjir and Condor from Aftermath, and they're also in Last Shot.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, they're so great.
Me. I'm so sorry. Remind me.
Sinjir is, like, the ex-Imperial torturer dude.
Okay.
And Condor is his, well, they got married, before last, I don't know, they were married. Condor is, like, the hacker guy. And, like, I think it was either the second or the third Aftermath book, I forget which one. But they have this one scene where Sinjir saves Condor, and it's so cute.
Yay. I'm sure my dad will remember and judge me and stuff while listening to this. But yeah, I'm not interested in reading that. It just seems like...
I love the Aftermath trilogy. Trying to think of other good couples.
I'm
thinking books now, because there aren't that many left from the movies and stuff. And I don't know the comics at all. I'm very behind.
I thought Dr. Afra was with someone.
She's with this, like, white-haired lady, right?
Yeah, I don't know. It's an Imperial, right?
Everything about Afra is, like... Because at first I was like, oh, she's an Imperial. But then she was, like, not an Imperial. But then she was, like, still, like, kind of, like, an Imperial. I don't know. I'm very confused. I hear lots of things about Afra, and none of them make sense.
Yeah. But
What
she
else?
got a lady friend. So...
A gal pal. True and Baze are staring at me from the wall.
Huh?
True and Baze.
True and Baze?
From Rogue One.
Oh, I was like, wait, what? I heard something completely different. Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm
What?
like thinking.
What?
Okay, and this is related to the new Resistance episode we'll talk about eventually. But I think BB-8 and Bucket. I just think it's really funny.
Yes. They're the cutest.
Who else?
Trying to look to see if there's any, like...
What are other... I mean, Han and Kira, like, obviously, they're not, like, on great terms at all. But, like, they didn't seem to be a horrible couple before she stabbed him in the back, so... Like, maybe just because I just read Most Wanted. But they weren't a couple in that, even. They were just friendos. But... Yeah. And also Chewie and Mala.
Trying to find, like... Oh, that's a fan art of Dr. Afra and them. But is there, like, official stuff? They go on a mission together.
I'm trying to think of some other ones. Have you read the Ahsoka novel?
No.
Oh.
It didn't interest me, and I feel bad.
Ugh. Because Kaden and Ahsoka. Kaden, not Kanan. Kaden. It's very similar. It's different. Kaden and Ahsoka are pretty cute-ish. It's not canon, but whatever. Who else? Nora Wexley and Wedge have like a little thing in Aftermath too.
Trying to think of lots of people.
Oh, and this is not a couple I totally love because it weirds me out, but Hondo and Ara Singh. I remember like watching that episode as like a child, and I was like, Mom.
Yeah. I didn't particularly like that.
I mean, it was short, so.
Yeah.
Oh, and no, do you know what was even more traumatizing? Jar Jar and that queen lady.
Oh. You know, good for them, but
That I didn't like that one very much.
Yeah. Just a lot of stuff. Let's see. I can't think of anyone else.
Because I know there's more. I don't like all of them. I don't particularly care for all of them. I don't want to say I hate a lot of them, but I don't know my favorites. What other couples exist? Val and Beckett, but that was short. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Then who else? Obi-Wan and Satine.
Sad.
Sad, yeah. A lot of them are sad. That's the nature of Star. Oh, Brea and Bale.
Yes.
Did you read Leia, Princess of Alderaan?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Because Bale and Brea are really cute in that book, and they're really funny.
Let's see. This is Uncle Owen, Aunt Peru.
Oh yeah, them. Now they're toast.
Their love is on fire.
And in original drafts of Phantom Menace, which I'm not saying is the thing now, obviously, but in original drafts, Qui-Gon and Shmi had a thing.
Oh.
Which I'm kind of glad they cut that out, not because I'm, like, against it necessarily or whatever, but I just, like, where would be the time?
Yeah. It's just, yeah, no. No. Let's see.
There is Lando and Kasha, or Rasha. Is it Kasha? I think it's Kasha.
L3.
L3. You know what? Here's an idea. L3 and K2SO.
Why?
I don't know. Oh, and I finally found the name of Alfred's girlfriend. Her name's Magna Tolvin.
Yes. I saw that, and I didn't say anything. I don't know why.
Okay. Well, alright.
But yes. Zeb Callis.
I don't know, I'm just looking around, like, a room, because we have Star Wars stuff everywhere. I'm just looking at different, like, pop figures. I'm like, did you have a boyfriend? Did you have a boyfriend? Does Dooku? Did Dooku have anybody? I don't think so. I hope not. I don't even want to think about that.
His pajamas.
Dooku in his pajamas. A true love affair. R2 and 3PO are married.
Yes.
That's just a fact of
It
life. Ursa and Ulrich Wren, Ephraim and Mira Bridger.
Yes.
Zeb's parents. They're
Sure.
dead, but Cham Syndulla and Hera's mom that we still don't have a name for.
Yeah.
That I think we got like everybody. We could talk about that weird kiss with Luke and Leia in Empire Strikes Back.
Oh, thank you. No bueno.
No. Tam and Sonara.
Yes.
Leia had a boyfriend in Leia. He died though. Spoilers.
I did hear about that.
He got like blown up, so.
Yay! Make way for Han.
Man,
Han and
it's
Kira.
not poor Han and like Leia didn't even have like normal breakups before each other. As Han's like, no, she stabbed him in the back for gang, and Leia's boyfriend got blown up.
The other one's normal. A lot of people stab each other on the backs.
To join a gang with the Sith Lord? With a Sith Lord? Yes, okay.
Maybe not that last part.
I guess Luke is all lonely on his island.
Well, there was in the book he was with, well, he had a like force vision that he was with someone on Tatooine.
Oh yeah, wait, wasn't he also with like Santa Staros or something in the comics?
I don't know. Poe Dameron's parents.
Oh yeah, Shara and Kel?
Someone Dameron.
Kess. Shara Bay and Kess Dameron.
Thane. Diana.
Oh my god, we forgot Thane and Diana. Oh, and Iden and Del.
Yes.
Which, alright, maybe I'm just like stupid, but the entire time playing that game, I never even thought of Iden and Del getting together. Like the thought never even occurred to me.
No,
so at
yeah.
the end of the game, they kissed, and I was like, when did this happen?
No, yeah, the whole entire thing, I was like, wait. What?
I'm not saying I hated it or whatever. I was just confused because, like, I never even thought like.
Because there wasn't like, I mean, there was technically build up, but I didn't see it.
I'm sure if I played it again, I'd be like, oh my god, it was so obvious. But as it is now, I'm just like, when I first played it, I was like, what just happened?
I think that part where they're together, I think they escape the Empire. They say something like, oh, and we're together now, like, not like, but I didn't think like together.
Yeah.
I thought like, oh, we're best buds.
Yeah.
We're the Inferno Squad now. Yeah. But like not the in a couple's Inferno Squad.
I mean, you know what? They made Zay. And Zay is cool because her name starts with Z, so.
Yes. Obviously a cool person.
Obviously. And I just thought of one, and I forgot it.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
What's his face? Oh no. Can't remember any of the names. Snap Wexley, his aunts that took care of him. And that wasn't who I thought of, though. I thought of someone else.
Was that in...
That was in Aftermath.
Yeah. I remember my dad, like, playing the audiobook, and I heard about that one.
And from a certain point of view, the woman bartender, the one that's in the holiday special, actually, it says that she is a wife. So that's cool. And that isn't who I thought of, though. Who did I think of?
Oh.
It was someone's parents. I think.
I think everybody's got parents.
Well, yeah. Durr. Oh, the LaQuains. Cut and Sue.
Oh, from
Clone Wars.
Yeah.
The clone trooper that ran away.
Yeah. I love that we have a confirmation that, like, a human can have a kid with an alien, like a Twi'lek.
Yeah.
But
I imagine there has to be some range. There's, like, a range of, like, compatibility, though. Like,
yeah.
I don't think a human could have a baby with a Wookiee. I don't think anyone would want to see that.
No.
I'm good. No one take that as an idea. I don't want to see a human Wookiee child.
What if it's the cutest thing?
But what if it's not?
Can't be any worse than the Wookiees in the holiday special.
You know, maybe those were half Wookiee. You know? Or half human.
That's why they look so bad?
Yeah, maybe. Oh god, I don't know.
But, yeah. But those still weren't his kids, technically. because he cannot have children.
Chewie does have a son in Aftermath, so it is canon. Lumpy is canon. Lumpa-Waroo. It's canon.
Does he look like that, though?
I don't know. It's a book. And, the bartender lady from the holiday special is also canon. So all I'm saying is, feasibly, the holiday special could be canon. It's not contradicted.
Parts of it.
Parts of it are canon, and nothing is contradicted, so... whatever.
But hopefully not that cult in the end.
The cult is not the weirdest part.
It's not.
The dancers are the weirdest part. Your grandmother came in during the weird dancing part, and I was like, oh my god, I'm never going to be allowed back again. She looked so confused. I felt really bad.
Why?
I don't know. Does Jabba have a wife? Because Rada is a thing. So, I mean, can Hutts, do Hutts, do, mitosis or something? Or,
I mean, they can change their gender. Does that work? I don't know.
But there has, can there be, two Hutts? Does it have to be two Hutts, or, can they do it by themselves? Because that baby appeared somehow. I don't want to think about it too much, but it exists, and,
I guess we'll never know. Oh, Zero the Hutt and Size Noodles.
Oh, I think I, blocked that from my memory.
I mean, they weren't the greatest, but
yeah, she did shoot him, so it's not exactly peak romance.
But he broke her heart.
That's true. Yeah, he deserved it.
Yeah.
For sure. I think, did we get them all, Lizzie? I think we got them all.
Probably.
At least all the ones from the books I've read. I haven't read all the books, and I definitely haven't read all the comics, so...
I was gonna say those two from Resistance.
Tam and Sonara.
No.
Oh, the mechanic dudes. Flix and Orca.
Orca, yeah.
Yeah.
They're married.
There's no other. I mean, they went to see his mother. Come on.
Yeah. We might have got them all, but not sure.
We pretty much got them all, I think.
Ayla and... This is Legends, actually. Well, not Legends, but, Ayla and, Kaphisto.
I think that's Legends.
It is Legends, but, I don't know if they had, a thing. I think it was just, let me breathe air into you. It's cool.
Yeah.
But don't know. We will never know.
Well, it's Legends now, so it's in the past.
So goodbye.
Goodbye. I can't think of any more.
I think we got it.
Yeah. So yeah, it's Valentine's Day.
That's
Hope you enjoyed
all the couples that we could think of.
Listing all the couples.
Tell us who your favorite couple.
Yeah. And Raylo's not allowed.
No.
And neither is Sabine and Ezra.
Nope. Those are
Pretty
bands.
much everything else is fine unless it's really weird, I don't know, Luke and Anakin. I said unless it's really weird, Luke and Anakin or something.
Yeah, or Torah and Commander Pyre.
Yeah, Jonah. We love you. I'm kidding.
We love
A
you.
little bit. We love
We-
you. We just don't love all your ships.
No. Because, you got that, and then you got Ezra and Sabine,
But we still love you.
You. Um,
I
so,
sent Jonah a Valentine today, and she sent me. I sent Jonah a Valentine today. I texted one to her, and she sent me a laughing emoji and a crying emoji.
oh, which
The
one did
same
you
one I
send?
sent you. The one I made poorly in Snapchat.
The one with Kanan that says our love is explosive.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Hey, Dad, tell us who your favorite couple in that's not Voss or Ventress.
Kanan and Hera.
Kanan and Hera. What about in books that's not Kanan and Hera and Voss and Ventress? Give us some different stuff.
Delian Moore seems sad about her wife.
Who?
That was a good one.
Delian
From
Moore?
Lords of the Sith, Moff Morse. You never get to meet her wife, but it's clear she died.
Oh, I totally forgot about her.
But now she's a horrible Moff.
Oh.
Like Ryloth is going crazy and she doesn't care. Champs and Duel is getting away with all kinds of stuff. And she just isn't doing anything about it. But then Lord Vader and Emperor show up.
That makes sense.
To fix things.
We just went over all the couples that we could remember and said our favorite ones and said that people should tell us what their favorites are that are not Ezra and Sabine.
I like what's his name?
Who?
I like Sabine's parents.
Yes.
They are adorable.
They are adorable. They're just one's about, fighting and the other one's about peaceful art.
But I like how he
cute.
respects her as the better artist.
Yeah. I also like that he takes her name. It's cute.
Bale and Breha.
Mm-hmm. They're adorable too.
I really like that scene of them in Leia where Tarkin comes to dinner, and to get him out, they start arguing and pretending Brea's drunk and she's crying and everything. And then as soon as Tarkin leaves, they're like, "Oh, I love you, honey."
That's good. I like the there's also a really cool one. It's a Legends book about Leia when she's a teenager and she hates Tarkin.
Oh,
And she
yeah.
dumps water on him from the window and stuff. She gets all pissed off and they're like, "Look, I'm sorry, our teenager's just running wild right now." But she's like, "I did that because he was subjugating such and such planet." And they were like, "We know. It was hilarious. You got it all wet." It's a whole story about that.
Yeah.
I like Jar Jar and Julia. That was the best one. When they kiss, he picks his foot up. And then it's also funny because everybody else in the room is like, I'm sorry, what?
Yeah. That was nice though. It's cute.
And even Mace is
In a
getting
way.
mad. He's like, "You've been meditating all day."
Who else? Yeah.
Steela and Lux.
They don't exist.
I don't like Lux.
I don't
I
like
like-
Steela.
I like Lux and I like Steela.
I don't like them.
Why do you like Lux?
No, I don't like
No,
them.
not
I think he was he was somebody who was supposed to be like Padme, except everything got taken. Imagine Leia losing everything except not having a rebellion to lead. So he kind of had to start over from scratch. When her planet blew up, she already had the fleet, she already had the respect of the people, she was already a part of something else that she could lead. He lost his mother, then he lost his planet, and then he had to start over he tried to find a way to just like Leia did, find justice for his people, but he didn't have those resources, so he ended up rolling with Saw.
He's a brat.
he sucks.
Yeah.
He's not a bad guy. He's
Lux
just trying
sucks.
to find a way to bring justice to his family.
Lux.
His dad was killed by
Yeah.
Jedi. His mother is killed by Dooku. And he loses everything. He can't even go back to his planet. Did you read Inferno Squad?
No.
Oh.
Sorry.
Aiden and Dell.
Yes, we said that. We said that we weren't, like, we were surprised by it because we didn't see the build-up.
I saw the build-up the whole
Really?
game. Like, from the second she goes, you and me, we're Inferno Squad now.
Yeah, but I thought
that's-
that, like, we were just talking about that. I was like, oh, I thought that was like, oh, yeah, we're buds, you know?
I just thought they were buddies.
Yeah, but that's like when they lose everything. And the only people they have are each other.
So they
And they
can't
can
be friends
build
that
a new
way?
life. I mean, they can, but they didn't.
No, they didn't.
They have a friend. They got Shriv. Shriv and Lando.
Married. We said that.
Lando and Dio.
Dio?
I'm sorry, Shriv and Dio. Remember the droid? Like,
Yeah.
ever since he picks the droid, he's like, get him away, and the droid's like, no.
We said, who else did we say?
We said a lot of people.
Yeah, we did. Said Afra and what was her name?
Afra and Tolvin?
Yeah.
Tolvin.
I think he calls her, like, the hot Imperial officer with shiny parts. Or something like that. There was a funny, it was back when I think it was season 3, and they were finally showing, what is her name? The governor, Price.
Yeah.
So, like, she was in the trailer, and somebody online was like, dude, somebody send me a picture of that hot governor from the Rebels trailer. And somebody sent her a picture of, like, Tarkin. They were like, this one? No. I thought that was hilarious back then, and I still think it's hilarious now.
Okay.
That's a joke that holds up.
Oh, and I said Sinjir and Condor, but Lizzie doesn't know who that is.
I like Sinjir, but I couldn't remember his name. Yeah, Condor?
Condor.
Condor, yeah. And then you also have, you have Wedge and Nora for a minute.
Yeah.
Then Nora and her husband.
Wait, what?
And
then her husband dies.
Jack?
Oh.
Jake? What's the guy's...
I can't remember.
What's this guy? And then the other girl's nephew.
Yeah.
Yes. Can't remember his name, though.
Suji's nephew, Jas, and then the guy.
Yeah, Jazz and...
I can't remember the guy's name.
Yeah.
I thought he was annoying, too.
He's no Sinjir. Sinjir's the best person in all those books.
Thane and Sienna.
Snap and...
Thane and Sienna!
Yeah, but that's the obvious one. I wasn't going to go for that one.
But they're beautiful.
Yeah, but you're saying that because that's the only book you read.
What? No. Jerk.
Kare. Snap and Kare.
Oh, yeah.
BB-8 and whoever that droid is at the end of that little droid comic. Where the little... Oh, wait, no, it's not BB-8. Remember? Doesn't BB-8 get the two pilots together?
Oh, yeah.
In one of those little, cute comics?
But I was thinking BB-8 and that new
CB-23.
droid. CB-23, yeah. Or Bucket. We thought Flix and Orca are the perfect married couple.
What about... Yeah, I don't see anything in Resistance. There's nothing in Resistance.
Sinara and Tam.
There's nothing in Resistance. The only thing there is in Resistance is...
Oh, wait, what about BB-8 and the droid in the, like, blue and red droid?
That's CB-23.
Yeah, okay. I thought I missed.
I would say Yeager and his family Rip. That's the only ships that we have in Resistance.
Doza's dead wife, probably.
Yeah. Yeager and his family Rip and Tora.
These dead
and
characters.
Is Kaz's mom dead too? Because we haven't heard anything about her.
Yeah,
She's probably dead.
Yeah. I think we're getting to not good ships anymore. Because now we're like, hey, Emmanuel Doza and question mark.
How do you feel about Jonah's latest ship, Tora and Commander Pyre?
No. The way I feel about most of Jonah's ships. No, Jonah. Kanan and Hera. Just be happy. There's plenty of official ships. I only respect canon ships. I only respect it when Star Wars ships them.
Yes. Let's see.
Yeah.
Can you think of any in Clone Wars?
Besides Steela, Ahsoka and Lux for a hot second. Ahsoka and those episodes we didn't see. What was his name?
Oh, that guy, Nyx.
Yeah, it was Nyx. You didn't watch the panel. There was a panel of like deleted scenes and deleted episodes. Nyx Okami, his name was, and Dave was like, "Well, she's gonna be kind of fine in a way, and she finds this guy." And then like Ashley's like, "No, basically, Ahsoka had a boyfriend for a hot minute, and his name was Nyx Okami."
Oh.
Yeah. Zero and
I said yes, ice noodles. Yeah.
And that's work, baby.
I can't do their voice.
You used to do her voice all the time.
I know, I can't.
You were
now.
like the expert.
I can't anymore.
You'd be like, "If y'all excuse me."
Can't.
Mm,
It's puberty, Dad.
That's not what. I don't want to do it anymore.
I do.
Oh, what else was there? I can't remember the soldier's name, but he ends up living with the Twi'lek.
Cut
Yeah.
and Sue, the Quains.
Yeah, the Sue Lockwain and Cut Lockwain. His name's Cut.
Cut.
Cut. Tup and Fives. Oh no.
What?
They're brothers.
Yeah, but he kind of tries to protect one of them. Then he doesn't. Tup and Jedi pre-order 66.
What?
Tup's the one who shot people before he was supposed to.
Oh, it's funny because we were talking about Ventress and Voss, and I said, that couple, Quinlan and Voss. I was like, wait.
Disrespect on your family.
Hey. But that is the perfect couple, isn't it?
Chewie and Tribe.
Try.
Beckett and Val.
Oh, Beckett and Val.
What's his name? Dryden and Kira.
Yeah. That made me uncomfortable. All of their scenes together when he would like just touch her, I was like, oh, stop.
I think
It's a pretty abusive relationship.
Get
I
him,
read the book, but
leave
yeah.
room for the Force.
Remind your friends about that from time to time.
My friends?
I'm telling Zoe to remind her friends of that.
Gladly.
Buzz off. There's plenty of Force.
R2 and QT.
R2 and QT? Yes.
See,
They are
okay. We're down to question marks. Okay.
Yeah.
What I was going to say is I'm going to get you up.
Okay. Goodbye. Is he done with the dance? The Valentine's Day dance?
Yes.
Nice. Hopefully he had a good time.
Usually does.
Yes. Goodbye. Okay, we could talk about Resistance real quick because I gotta cook soon.
Okay, yeah. We'll let you cook soon. Okay, so I love this episode. What did you think of it?
What episode was it?
The new trooper.
Oh, yes. Yes, I liked it. I'm not sure what's my favorite. It might have been the last episode with Sonara and Kaz.
No, my favorites yet. I'm not good at picking favorites.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know what it was, but like the beginning of this episode, like the opening shots, just felt Clone Wars to me, which is weird. But like I don't know why. I just felt I was like, Clone Wars. Wait.
I see. I am trying to remember the beginning.
Spoilers for people who are behind on Resistance.
Or Clone Wars.
Or Clone Wars. Alright. I did just look up the 6 fun facts thing on StarWars.com, and I do want to say that apparently the children of Tehar, Kel and Ela, is it? They're using puffer pig bacon as bait when they're fishing.
Huh.
So,
Nice.
okay.
They were fishing for bird lobsters.
They were fishing for snarlfish.
Bird lobsters.
Bird lobsters. And,
Yeah. I definitely think they're force sensitive. Because they were trying to, okay, so maybe let's go in order of what happens.
So it starts with them fishing, and there's these stormtroopers poking around, and the one stormtrooper's like, hey, that's a noise.
Yes.
So he goes over to check it out, and he sees the kids and asks for identification, and they're like, because they don't have identification, they're kids.
Yeah.
What age do you get identification in the Star Wars universe? So they're like if I was some stormtrooper and I saw these 2 kids just sitting there, I'd be like, okay, bye, children. Like, I know they're looking for spies or whatever. Like, they're kids. What are they gonna do?
Try to take them away.
No, I mean, like, what are the kids gonna do? Like, in the mind of a stormtrooper, like, is that kid a resistance spy? No, it's a child.
I mean, they were runaways, so...
Well, yeah, but they're not spies. They're not looking for runaways, they're looking for spies.
Well, they're kind of looking for anything to get them in trouble, but yeah. Echo is howling. Such a crybaby.
Okay, so what happens? The stormtrooper finds the children because they're making noise, and he's like, I'm gonna take you away, because you don't have identification. And then they knock him unconscious.
Yeah.
And then we get the little Resistance title card thing, and then we cut to, I guess they're having, like, lunch or something. At Yeager's Repairs. So they're just eating lunch. And Bucket and BB-8 are being a little nicer to each other than usual.
Mm-hmm.
And,
They're comfortable with each other. It's nice. It's good.
And so Tam is talking about how, like, she thinks the First Order being there is good, and, like, how her grandfather worked for the Empire and stuff. And Yeager's, because, Yeager was in a rebellion, so he's like, actually, the Empire was bad. And
yeah.
pretty much. And because Kaz was complaining about the First Order. And Tam gets, like, defensive, and she's like, you're just taking Kaz's side again. So it's kind of like Kaz and Tam are having, like, a sibling rivalry. That's what it feels like to me. And Yeager's, like, their dad, and they're, like, fighting for attention. That's what it felt like.
Yeah. Also, it is true, kind of, that Yeager is siding with Kaz on most things now.
Yeah.
Mostly because I think Kaz is growing and finally learning that...
Yeah. And I think Yeager's just being careful because, because Tam doesn't have a record, but if they find out Kaz is a spy, it's bad. Mm-hmm. And then there's Niku.
There's beautiful Niku, who helps her.
Beautiful Niku. So, Tam gets mad, and then the children from Tehar appear, and they're like, hey, we need your help. We knocked out a stormtrooper, and we're storing his body in a little, like, box in the wall. So, great.
It's good.
It happens. So, and so they take first he starts to wake up again, so Niku hits him over the head with a wrench.
Because, if he wakes up, he's gonna kill us. And then he's wake up, and Niku's like, no.
Like, he started to wake up, and I was like, oh, are they gonna, stun him? And then Niku, sweet Niku, just clobbers him. So...
Can you blame him, though?
No, I can't. It was just... I don't say off-putting. It surprised me.
Yeah.
I mean, good on Niku. Threw me off, but good on you, Niku. So then they take him down to the basement, and while they're taking him down, they drop him, or Niku drops him, and Kaz drags his head down the stairs. So, at this point, this trooper definitely has, like, a concussion.
Well, yeah.
So, I think he should have died, but...
He doesn't need a mind wipe.
Yeah, he's good at this point. So, anyway, they bring him into the Children of Tehara's room, and they sit him there, and then... So, Kaz gets a brilliant idea to suit up in his armor and go and report in and try to get some resistance intel.
Mm-hmm.
So, and one thing that bothers me, and I know it's just because it's a TV show, and that's just, like, what they do, especially on kids' shows, to, like, so you know what the character's doing, but it bugs me when Kaz is, like, walking through, like, enemy lines, there's another stormtrooper right next to him, he's like, okay, I gotta go get info for the resistance. It's like, dude, they're right next to you.
Yeah.
Shh.
Shh.
But anyway, so Kaz suits up and is the most awkward stormtrooper in the whole world.
It's funny because, like, when they took off the helmet, we were eating dinner, and I was like, hey, you know, he looks a little like Kaz. And my dad's like, how convenient.
See, I thought he looked kind of like Kaz and kind of like a clone trooper. He had, like, the jaw and cheekbones of a clone trooper.
Yeah, he did.
Which I don't think means anything, but
Mm-hmm.
I mean, maybe he's, like, a distant child of runaway clone trooper.
Plot hole.
Yeah, plot hole. So, you know, Kaz suits up in the stormtrooper armor, and then he's going to the ship to see what if he logged in the kids, and he's gonna erase it if he did and all that. But then these other stormtroopers are like, hey, you, walking like you just put on a diaper. Come with us. And so Kaz's like, oh, crap, okay. So they go, and there's, like, a protest going on. They're getting fruit thrown at them.
Yeah.
And for a hot second, I was like, are they gonna, like, fire on the crowd? Are they gonna do this in resistance? But they didn't. The stormtroopers just kind of stood there and took it. And Kaz sneaks off to the ship. And
We got a BB-8.
BB-8, who is that? What's the name? Is it the same one that was, is it, like, B... E?
It was
I don't know.
B, I don't know.
I don't know, B-E something. Maybe not even an E, I don't know. It's a B something droid while Kaz is doing all the stuff, and it goes, and it tries to take a little data rod.
BB-9E.
BB-9E. Okay.
Yes.
So BB-9, we got an E and a B. BB-9E, and then Kaz is like, hey, I want that. Instead of taking one of the ones from the drawer that's open, I want that one. So
That one right there.
he goes for the data rod, and BB-9E is like, you know, not gonna let him take it. But Kaz is insistent and winds up ripping BB-9E's head off. And then the little ball BB-9E, which I don't know how it sees to follow Kaz, but okay. It goes, and Kaz's like, you want the head? Go get it. And I don't know if it's going to come up or not, but I was thinking, I was like, that droid has now recorded him.
Yeah.
Just saying. But anyway, so Kaz takes his data rod and goes, but then the commander stormtrooper dude is like, hey, well, I guess not a commander, because he's below Commander Pyre. But he's like, the guy with the pauldron's like, hey, we're gonna go see Commander Pyre. And Kaz's like, oh crap. So they go to Doza's office. They kick Doza out of his own office.
Yeah.
Which is very rude. Especially with someone you're trying to make a deal with. But, you know, whatever. And so they kick Doza out, and they start talking to Kaz, and Kaz, being Kaz, is very awkward.
Yeah.
And Pyre and the pauldron guy are like, see, he's stupid. We gotta recondition him. And so, they're gonna, what'd they say? They're gonna, like, brain scrape or something?
Maybe.
They're gonna brainwash him, basically, and, like, recondition him.
Mm-hmm.
So Kaz runs, obviously. And,
yeah.
He's running, and then he gets away, because there's still, I don't know if it's the same protest or, like, another protest. But there's...
Probably the same, because they said they would stay there.
Yeah. So, the same protest, it's gathered more people now. Stops, slow down the stormtroopers, so Kaz can run back to his friends.
Oh, they start stunning people, too.
Yeah. They stun people. The stormtrooper starts to wake up again, and Niku's like, I'm tired. Niku's like, I'll help you fall asleep. Stun.
Yeah, because the children were going to, like, put him to sleep with their obvious force powers, but
Niku,
no, just hit him across the head.
Niku was a little ruthless in this episode.
Yeah. It's for the greater good.
Yeah. So Kaz gets back with Niku, Tam. Oh, and also Tam talks to the children of Tehar, and they're like, "Oh yeah, the First Order killed our family." And Tam's like, "Oh, that's kind of, huh."
I just hate that she was like, "Oh, but there must be a reason." I'm like, "What's the reason for like committing genocide?"
Well, I mean, to be fair, I think Tam was just trying to rationalize herself. I mean, I don't agree with it, obviously, but I don't think she was right. But like, I don't understand.
I understand.
Yeah. But so Tam is conflicted, thinking about, she's like, oh, I guess they're not so good. I guess Kaz was right. I wonder if she was more concerned if like, oh man, I was wrong, or oh man, Kaz was right.
Maybe a little bit of both.
But anyway, he regroups, gets his armor off, and back onto that guy, props him up against the wall.
Oh, that poor guy.
I mean, obviously the stormtroopers, so like, meh. But like, he had a rough day, and now he's gonna go get brainwashed. Because Kaz was stupid.
My green friend. I'm like, oh.
Aww. His green friend that hit him over the head with a wrench.
He was helping him sleep.
Okay. So yeah, then they go back home, basically, and everything's like, okay. And Kaz has like all this new intel about the First Order and how they want to take over the station completely and like force everyone out and all that.
Yeah.
And so he gets to tell the Resistance all that stuff. And then they look at the data rod. Well, BB-8 opens up the data rod thingy, and it's like this map. It has all this stuff on it. And it's spooky. Yeah, First Order's got all these fleets. So, yeah.
It's really getting intense.
I wonder if we'll see Yeager, kind of like, because like in the beginning of the show, he was very much like, Kaz can live here, but I don't want anything to do with the Resistance and stuff. But now I feel like he's like he seems to care more about the cause, and
yeah,
so I wonder if we'll see him sort of maybe not like fully join the Resistance, because he was part of the rebellion.
Yeah.
So maybe not like fully join the Resistance, but maybe. But I wonder if we'll see him like do more. Because he could know. Because there's tons of old rebels in the Resistance, so Yeager could be friends with, like, Leia or something. Or Akbar.
We will see.
And then I wonder if Team Fireball, like, as a whole, maybe the Aces, too, will, like, join the Resistance. Because, like, the First Order is, like, trying to take over the Colossus. So.
hopefully they will, and they'll have. I mean, what you said.
But I'm thinking, if and when they do, they'll have to probably be doing like a side hustle for the Resistance, because I can't imagine we'll see them in 9 doing main things.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I could see them being like spies and stuff, and like running around the galaxy and doing like basically errands, kind of. But I don't think they'll, like, in episode 9 be like, by the way, here's Toradoza. 99% of you probably don't know who that is, but here she is.
Yeah.
I don't know. Especially because we're only going to get one season of Resistance before 9. So there's not enough time to establish them in that before 9. You know?
Yes. Only one season?
Because 9 comes out in December. So maybe a
Yeah.
season and a half.
Mm-hmm.
So, unless they decide to, like, give us another season, or, like, over the summer or something, but I doubt it.
Mm-hmm.
How many more episodes do we have in the season? I gotta look that up now. I don't know, Lizzie, what are your thoughts?
I just hope no one dies.
That's a good hope. We do have the little synopses for the next 2 episodes, which is The Core Problem, which says Poe and Kaz make an unsettling discovery and must evade the First Order when they are spotted by an enemy probe droid.
Oh.
And then
That doesn't sound fun.
Season 1, Episode 18, The Disappeared, Kaz and Tora investigate the disappearance of a friend.
Oh. Tam.
Oh no, Niku!
Niku.
Okay,
Wait,
well, we'll have to see. I'll free you. I'm sorry I've kept you so long.
Wait, no, wait.
No?
Did they say it was Niku?
No,
Or are you thinking it's...
no, I was thinking it's Niku.
I would say it's Tam, probably, because Tora doesn't know Niku.
Yeah. But, like...
Or it's Buggles.
Or it's Buggles. I don't know. I guess. I mean, why would Tam disappear, though? I imagine the First Order has something to do with it.
Well, maybe...
Well, Tam...
didn't have her identification with her.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I guess we'll have to wait.
Yep.
Maybe it's on the Aces. Maybe it's hype.
Hype, or... I'm trying to think of, like, Tora's friends, because Kaz is kind of friends with everyone, but...
Sonara's already left. So unless she, like... I don't know, they wouldn't know she disappeared. Which is sad, but... they wouldn't.
So all I can think is probably Tam, especially since we were seeing her getting taken away from the First Order in the trailer.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure why she would be taken away.
I mean, she's coming around to not liking the First Order, so maybe she'll do something. She's not a very subtle person.
No, she's not.
She's pretty direct, so I could see something happening.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. What if they, like, think Tam is the Resistance spy, and then Kaz is conflicted? He's like, oh, I want to save Tam, but, then what if they know I'm the spy? It's like, dun dun dun.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see in 2 weeks. Well, a little less than 2 weeks. A week and a half, probably. So, should we sign off?
I guess so. I don't have anything else to say.
I don't either. Okay, so, I was Zoe.
I was Lizzie.
Thank you for listening to Star Wars Geek Girl. May the 4th be with you, and goodbye.
Happy Valentine's Day. Goodbye.
Star Wars geek girls. They're geek girls that like Star Wars. And sometimes cry.